Hey, what's going on, guys? It's He Who Talks here. Um, Making a video about my friend. Well, he's not my friend anymore, I guess. We kind of fell off like 2 years ago, I would say. But I wanted to make this video because if you have a doubt in your mind that, like, especially if you're in your 20s right now and you think you're not doing too well in life or you're not on the right track, this video is perfect for you because I'm about to give you an example of what not being on track looks like 100%. But my friend, ex-friend, I guess, but I'll call him Jack. But he he's kind of a piece of garbage. I'm not gonna lie, and it's sad because he's my childhood friend. Like, I didn't expect for him to grow up like this and stuff like that, but I guess it happens. And his brother, I am friends with still. His brother ended up all right. He's a pretty decent person. But Jack, man, he's got a lot of stuff that he needs to work on, and he's also 23 like me. Um, he's actually gonna turn 24 soon, in a few months. But I don't know, man. And listen, okay, so he he still lives with his parents, and 23 isn't that bad to be living with your parents still. But the thing is, he doesn't have a job, and I think most of y'all are gonna agree. Like, you should at least, if you're gonna live with your parents, you should at least have a job, and at least help out a bit. Um, for example, with me, I actually, not that I wanted to though, but I had to start paying the house bills when I was 17. uh, my stepdad told me, quote unquote, that it was because it was to uh, help me be responsible. I guess it helped. I don't really know. I just feel like I wasn't able to save up any money during high school, but it doesn't matter because I would have just spent it all anyways. But anyways, yeah, man, he's had jobs before, but he can never keep them for more than a month. The only jobs I know of that he had was Subway and some other restaurant. I know he's had more, but he can never keep them, man. Um, and man, he's really not a good person either because his parents honestly spoil him. Like, not that they spoiled him the most that like, you could possibly spoil a child, but for what they have, he's pretty spoiled. Especially since they haven't kicked him out yet. But like, this kid, man, he didn't even finish. Well, okay, he did finish high school, but so this was when the whole COVID graduation was going on during 2020, when everyone was graduating that year. They couldn't really have a normal graduation, but this was whenever like everyone was basically like homeschooled, doing homework at home. He didn't want to do any of it. His mom had to do his work for him in order for him to graduate, which is honestly really, really sad, especially because he treats his parents like garbage, dude. Um, I don't have any examples right now. I probably could dig up some examples. I'm not gonna do all that though. But like I do have clips of him like literally yelling at his mom and stuff. Funny enough, on my old channel, I know I do have some. So, but I don't know. He he literally will yell at his mom for like the smallest things, dude. I have a particular memory where she came in asking him if he wanted to go out to eat at some restaurant, and he literally yelled at her to get the f out of his room and stuff like that. It's pretty sad, man. Um, that's not how you should really be treating your mom, especially if your mom's really like not. Well, I won't lie. There's a lot of stuff with their family that it's got problems, but at the same time, it's not like his mom's that bad. I won't lie though. Like I said, like they are kind of dysfunctional because I know that his dad is like an alcoholic. So he does have his problems in that family. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, his brother turned out pretty good. His brother got the hell out of there like as fast as he could. So you would think that he would want to as well, but man, he still keeps just living there like leeching off them. It's actually pretty impressive. I'm not gonna lie. He's been also. If anyone can explain how this works to me, because I just never really looked into it. Um, but he's been like investing in like CS:GO gloves, I guess. Like I said, I don't really know how that works, but supposedly he's getting some money off of that. And if he is, that's great. But like, I don't think he's making enough to like really live on his own. And I don't know. He really should just have a job while he's doing that, you know. But you know, if he's really making like a bit of money off that, that's cool or whatever. I just don't know if it's gonna be like a thing he can rely on forever, you know. Um, I don't know. In my opinion, he should at least just get a part-time job. Me and him. So I've been ignoring him for about a year. The main reason why we fell off was because well, there's a lot of reasons, but I finally like called it quits when he started talking about my girlfriend and stuff, and I was like, man, it's not really cool, you know. So I just kind of stopped talking to him after that. But yeah, he made a joke the other day. So I have a group chat with him and my other friends from high school. I don't really talk to all these friends that much anymore. Like we all have our own things going on, so we don't have too much time to really sit and text in the chat all day. But you know, Jack decided to shoot up a text, and it wasn't the worst thing. I mean, I don't know. He was making jokes about like where I live getting nuked because of the whole situation with the politics going on right now. I don't really want to get into it, but he was making a joke about that. I didn't really care too much. I wasn't bothered by it, but I just decided to shoot back a text literally that just said "get a job," and that really pissed him off. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of egged him on, so I kind of feel bad. Like I kind of kept going with it, and it was just annoying him. I could tell, but I don't know. Maybe all this needed to happen because a lot of my other friends that were in that chat, you know, they don't really talk too much in the chat, but they texted me privately and they were like, you know, I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm still like friends with you and stuff. Like we're all chill because he was trying to say that all my friends they don't like me anymore, stuff like that. Um, but it's sad because all of my friends that texted me privately, they were all saying, you know, it's sad to admit, but you know, Jack doesn't really have anything going for him, especially if he's gonna stay the way he is. But I don't know, man. Y'all, you know, if y'all guys are ever just worrying, like, man, am I doing bad in life? Like, am I taking the right path, dude? You probably are. Like, if you're not, just don't be abusing your parents and leeching off them and having them do everything, and then you not do anything. Like, he literally does nothing. He doesn't help with any chores. I I'm not like for like abusing a kid, but I'm surprised his parents haven't whooped his ass. I'm just gonna be honest. Like if it was me, dude, like I would have already had a belt in my ass. Like I don't know, dude. It just amazes me. It's actually kind of just impressive how much he's like able to like leech off of his parents. I'm just gonna be honest. There's like a whole list of things I can go on about with like him and his like family and all that. Like there's a lot with all that, but you know, I just I feel bad for him, man. He's my childhood friend, but he turned out really crappy. I don't know, man. But I don't know, guys. Thanks for listening. I just really wanted to ramble about that because it really just made me realize, you know, because I just kept thinking, I'm not doing. Am I really doing that good in life? And obviously, I'm not doing crazy good, but I'm not doing, you know, jack bad. Like Jesus, dude. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's day, week, month, year in life. I'll talk to y'all later.